Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in Alabama. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the downtown Huntsville area. We're in the city of Huntsville. It's in Upper Alabama. It's on our way to Tennessee, so we're going to tour the area. We're about 3 minutes away from the downtown district. We're at Monroe Street, Holmes Ave, and Monroe Street. We're currently traveling on Holmes Ave. We have a designer station on my right, interior design. We have Huntsville Area Association of Realtors on our left. We're 2 minutes away from our desired destination. We're approaching Church Street. I'm gonna merge onto the right lane so that we can make a right-hand turn. We got Smart Bank on my right-hand side. We have Bank Independent on our left-hand side. We're at the intersection of Church Street and Holmes Ave. All right, we have a green light. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on Church Street. We got a parking garage right there. It looks filled with vehicles. Now make note that we just did a tour recently of Birmingham, Alabama, and this city appears to be a bit more thriving on arrival. Just the presence there was a lot more ambience going on. I'm gonna allow this vehicle right here to make a left-hand turn. We actually want to make a left, but I'm in the wrong lane. Maybe I should take it another block up because she's playing with her face. I don't know what she's doing. Let's take it to the next block. I think they're teaching her. She's like a student driver. So, off appearance, now, make note that Birmingham had a lot larger skyline. There was a lot larger skyline in Birmingham, but there wasn't much traffic. The parking garages were empty. There wasn't a lot of people out. And a lot of the business fronts looked closed. They appeared closed. As soon as we got over here to Huntsville, there was a thriving business strip with many popular stores. We're on Williams Ave and Church. Church Street continues over in front of us to Gallatin on my right-hand side, or Gallatin, but we're gonna continue traveling forward. We have Progress Bank on my right-hand side. We got Fountain Circle Garage on my left-hand side. We got Regions on my right. All right. On our left-hand side, we can find the Constitution Village, the Courthouse Square, and the Easley Museum Works. Let's make this left on Madison. I'm going to allow these pedestrians to cross the street. Pedestrians get the right of way. There's a building on my right that boasts it was once for lease, but now it's leased. We got the Children's Museum on our left-hand side. You can see the banners that say phrases and words like create, learn. It's the Early Works Children's Museum. We're at Gates and Madison Street. We're gonna continue traveling forward up Madison. Trail of Tears original route segment ends. We're now at Fountain Circle, South and Fountain Circle. This is Southside Square. We got an awesome building on my left-hand side. Looks like it's of historical value. That building on our left-hand side appears to be the Madison County Courthouse. Let's make this right-hand turn on Fountain Circle. We have row buildings on my right-hand side. Beautiful little shops and boutiques, things like that. There was a monument on my left that says, "A part of America died." In front of us is Twickenham Historic District. On our left is Old Town Historic District. And then we got the 5 Points Historic District. We got a beautiful little black dog crossing the street. We got Commerce Kitchen on my right-hand side. We're at Franklin and Southside Square. I like these row buildings. Check out that church right there. That's a really tall church. I love the cap of it. The cap of the church is neat. It has the tall, skinny windows, shingles, and all of that good stuff. All right, we're gonna allow these pedestrians to cross the street. They have the right of way. You're more than welcome to cross, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're turning left. We're on East Side Square. On our left-hand side, we got the Madison County Probate Department. I'm gonna turn left because this block right here on the Randolph Ave looks colorful. Check it out. We got outdoor cafes, outdoor eateries, the Poppy Parliament, Jack Brown's. We got the Madison and Beeson PC, attorneys at law business. Several other patio seating areas. We got a sheriff's vehicle for Madison County on our left. We're at West Side Square and Jefferson Street. I'm gonna make this left once again. We're gonna go around the square. We're next to Big Spring International Park. So Huntsville is a city in the Appalachian region of northern Alabama and is the county seat of Madison County. This is Madison County Courthouse on our left. We have Big Spring Park on our right-hand side. I think I am going to make a left-hand turn. I'm going to turn left. We're at Fountain Circle. We're just going around the square. I'm going to continue traveling to our original destination. I just wanted to go around the square because I saw those businesses. They were colorful. Looked like a nice area. We got Cotton Row Restaurant on my right-hand side. This is where we were at. I didn't point out this cow. This piece of steel here, piece of metal that's designed like a cow. You see it? Vinny's Greek and Indian Grill. A pizzeria, Sam and Greg's Pizzeria. So we just went around the block. Harrison Brothers Hardware, established in 1879 on my right-hand side. We have a couple across the street walking a beautiful dog. So Huntsville is extending west into neighboring Limestone County and south into Morgan County. Huntsville has become the largest city in the state. That's very interesting. In front of us is Twickenham Historic District. We're not gonna go through that area. We're gonna try to do our best to stay within the downtown district. Maybe we'll veer off into other areas towards the end of the video, depending on how big the downtown district is. The weather today is currently 67 degrees. The population of Huntsville is 196,219 people as of the year 2019. We're traveling on Washington Street. We got Jimmy John's on our left-hand side. We have Sammy T's Music and Hall on our left. It looks like a bar. We passed a beautiful mural on our left. We have Miller's Tavern on our right. We have The Loft on our right. We're passing Clinton Ave. We got bricks in the center of the street, which is nice. Once you went to that crosswalk. Humphrey's Bar and Grill on our left. I have traffic behind me, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm traveling 15 miles an hour just so I don't hold them up, even though the traffic is supposed to be going a little faster. We're at Fountain Parker. Well, we have Fountain Parker and Associates Insurance Company on our left. We are currently on, what's this? Holmes Ave. We're approaching Green Street. We got a new skyrise being built on our left-hand side, some sort of building. We have DGX Huntsville on our right-hand side. Looks like a produce, grocery, household item store. We got Richardson, Maples, PC, attorneys at law on our left. So this building on our left is going to be future home of Bank Independent. So there's gonna be a banker building. Probably gonna be like a headquarters. So let's make this right-hand turn on Green Street. We got a business on our right called Sip. It looks like a cafe outdoor eatery. We're approaching Goodyear Tires on our right-hand side. We're now at the intersection of Green Street and Clinton Ave. We have another fabulous church over here on my left. We're gonna see this church first. Wow, there's another one. There's actually two of them. Wow. I like the designs of the churches over here. Right off the bat, I see that they put a lot of effort into designing the churches. They don't look plain. They're all stylized differently. Considering they're only a block or two away from each other, they all have their own style. We got the First United Methodist Church on our right, which has bricks painted white, right? Then right behind it, check out this beautiful church on my right. It's the First United Methodist Church. That's probably the original building. The new one's probably an annex. Now we're passing Randolph Ave, Green Street, Randolph. We got a nice mural on my right-hand side of somebody blowing into the wind. We passed the YMCA on our left. Now check out this church on my right. We're at Eustis Ave, and this is Church of Nativity Episcopal. I'm gonna go around the block so we can see the church. I got a white Chevy van behind me, a work van, kind of tailing me quite closely, even though there is 2 lanes. We're at Gates Ave and Green Street. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We're turning on Gates Ave. Got a nice home on our left. That vehicle kept going straight. I'm gonna allow this person to go inside because that's the courteous thing to do. We're at Franklin Street, Gates Ave and Franklin. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Franklin Street. We got a bench outside on my left. That is Site Alabama First Constitution Convention. Wow. We just passed that building on our left. We got Harrison Brothers, established in 1879 on our left. On our right, we got the Mercury building. We got the Mazda building. We got a kitchen on our left, Cat Head. What's this? Cat Head vodka. Oh, this is at the Commerce Kitchen. There's something called Cat Head vodka. Let's make this right on Eustis Ave. Now this is the Twickenham Historic District. Green Bus Brewing on our right, the Green Street Market on our right. And the reason why I came through here was to see the church. See that church? It's nice. Alright, we're gonna take this a little further so we can see the other church. Passing Green Street. And there's another church on my right. Wow, because there's one over here on my left I was gonna see. I didn't even know there's one on my right. They got a little free pantry on our right. Let's make this left-hand turn on Lincoln Street. We're at the intersection of Eustis and Lincoln Street. Let's make this left-hand turn. There's somebody on the second floor of the porch up top. They just entered their building. Those look like they could possibly be apartments on my right-hand side. Another church on my right, the Central Presbyterian Church. We're Lincoln and Randolph, but that wasn't the church that caught my attention. There's another one over here. Get out of town. Central Presbyterian Church, that's what we just passed. And we got another one right here on my right. We got a child care center on our left. Temple B'nai Shalom, Old Town Historic District. Congregation B'nai Shalom on our right. Wow. They literally had like 6 churches within a 2-3 block radius. Alright, so we're at the intersection of Lincoln Street and Clinton Ave. Let's make this right-hand turn because I don't see anything that tells us otherwise. It's allowed this car to pass. There's a car on our left. All right, we got green light. On our left, what building is this? It looks like an apartment, potentially an apartment. No, it's another church, Central Church of Christ. Whoa. Somebody had a nice Scooby van over here, Volkswagen, a nice original one. It looks like we are in a residential home that's near the downtown district, because we got homes on our left, homes on our right. Some beautiful homes. We have sidewalks lined with grass. Steele and Clinton Ave. Next to the street names, it says Old Town. So we're going to make a left-hand turn. Let's make this left-hand turn on Steele. This is Steele Street. We have two people on our left-hand side having a conversation. These houses look neat. They look really neat. They have the locks for the shutters, but they're still bolted on, so they have the locks just for sure. There's a house on my right that actually has shutters with locks, but they were bolted. So these on my left are actual functioning shutters. They're on the hinges. This house right here has functioning shutters, and it's in the historic district, so that makes sense that it would have functioning shutters. Most historic districts homes that do have shutters, they're functional. It's a gorgeous house on my left, all bricks. Oh, sweet. Let me reverse and show you guys. I like it. It's a small home, but it's bricks, so it's really appealing to me. Look at that. Look at the walkway. The walkway was awesome. They got a little pumpkin out front. Look at the shape of the top of the roof. I like that house. Thumbs up for the house. They have a side driveway and a little backyard. Doesn't look like they have a huge backyard, but they got a little backyard. Look at that church on my right. There's another church, guys. Holmes Street United Methodist Church, where Holmes and Steele. Wow, another church. Sheesh. Town full of churches. All right, let's make this left-hand turn. A lot of Victorian-style houses on my left with all the little details. And I'm gonna roll down the window and allow you guys to hear the ambience. I'm gonna stay quiet for a little bit. We're passing the Arts and Science building on my right, but I'm gonna allow you guys to hear the ambience of the neighborhood. You hear how quiet it is over here? It's relatively quiet. All right, we're at Lincoln Street and Holmes Ave. We got the Francis Court Apartments on our left-hand side. So Huntsville is on an elevation of 600 feet, I believe. It's local time. It's a local time zone. The mayor at the moment is Tommy Battle. Wow. You have an interesting last name, sir. It sounds like a breakdancer's name. Yo, she screamed so loud. She was like, she got startled. She just walked into traffic. That was priceless. Let me roll up the windows because they're doing some construction work. She screamed at the top of her lungs. I didn't mean to startle her. I thought she was paying attention. Like, I'm paying attention. I'm traveling like crawling speed slow. Below the radar, there's a brew house on our left. That was funny. I'm sorry. She said, "Ah!" All right, let's make this right-hand turn on Washington Street. Let's take this down another block or two. I think this appears to be a small downtown area. Now, I give it to Birmingham. Birmingham had the skyscrapers, or they weren't that tall, but they're definitely taller than these buildings. They had a tall skyline. They had a lot of museums and things of that nature. They cut keys on the right. It's a hardware business. We cut keys. Depot Museum, visitor info. But this area, even though it's smaller, it seems to have more like motion and things going on. I don't know if it's the trickery of it being smaller. It looks like there's a lot more going on. They have the American flag on our left, and they have the Alabama flag on our left. To be completely honest, when I saw the Alabama flag, oh wow, look at Beautification Awards, City of Huntsville honor roll. So they received the honor roll for it. This is, yeah, we can make a left-hand turn. We're at Monroe and Washington Street. It looks like there's a bunch of people on our left. I don't know what the tour is. I see somebody in an army suit, so he might be, oh, there's actually several other people who are serving in the military. They're holding up flags. So speaking of the Alabama flag, I didn't know Alabama had their own flag until I got here. So I looked at their flag. It's white with the red X. So I got curious and I wanted to know if, you know, Pennsylvania had our own flag. Look at this on our right. Courage, sacrifice, and duty. It's a nice display. We got Omi in the background captured behind the scenes. They're vets. I think they're holding a service here. You can see. I commend those gentlemen. It looks like mainly gentlemen. I didn't see any women. There was a woman there. Well, thank you to the woman or the women and gentlemen that are serving this country. We appreciate your service. So we're passing Jefferson Street. We're at Jefferson and Monroe. We have the railroad station of Antiques and Interiors on our left. So we're passing Spraggins or Spraggins. Got a museum nearby. I think I'm gonna go around the block so you can see the museum. We're passing Church Street. We got St. John's Church on our left. Wow, another church. So yeah, I got a chance to see Pennsylvania's flag. I didn't even know that Pennsylvania had its own flag. And I think Philadelphia has their own flag too. I typed Philadelphia flag at first, and it came up with like a seal with like a logo that I've seen before on Philadelphia government vehicles. I just thought that it was like a government logo, but we have our own flag. And then Pennsylvania has its own flag, so that's interesting. I'm assuming now that I know that Pennsylvania has their own flag and Alabama has their own flag, and I know Texas has their own flag because I've seen Texas flag. There was a dude when I was younger who moved across the street from me who was from Texas. He used to have his flag in front of his house, his row home, proudly. So yeah, I guess there's, you know, 50 different flags too. All right, we're at Holmes. It's the designer station on the right. All right, so this is where we started at. This is the little area that we started at. It looks like a small downtown district. Channel 19 News on our left. CW too. That was the CW station. Okay, so we got a TV station right here on our left. We went straight. Let's make this left on Church Street. We went straight before. No, actually, we went right. So let's make this left over here, just to see a different area. We got Chamber of Commerce on our left-hand side. Downtown Office Plaza on our right. Cumberland Presbyterian, that denominational center on our right. Chamber of Commerce of Huntsville on our left. And then another church on our right-hand side. So they have plenty of churches. Plenty of churches, I give them that. A lot of beautiful ones too. We got green light in front of us. We're at Monroe and Church. We're gonna keep traveling forward because I saw some more buildings that looked important over here. We got a bunch of locomotives and old trains on my right-hand side. We are approaching the historic Huntsville Depot, Alabama's Transportation Museum. See on the right-hand side? That's probably why there's old locomotives in the yard and on the property. We're gonna cross over this train track. There's a railroad crossing. So we got the Brodowski, McCurry, Mayer and Miller, attorneys of law, on our left-hand side. And we got the Twickenham station on our left. South States Bank, it's like a plaza. They got a bunch of little businesses going on. Greyhound customer parking to our right. Let's make this right because I feel like that's going to take us elsewhere. We're at Cleveland and Church. Let's see where this takes us. This might be a dead end, but it'll give us some time to recap and regather our thoughts. It looks like this is the Greyhound station on our left. Alright. I think we're getting away from the downtown area. Let's go a little further and see. So the city area is 220 square miles roughly. The land 219 square miles. Elevation was 600 feet. So it was established as Twickenham on December 23rd of 1809. Slow down here over the railroad crossing. No trains coming, so we're gonna cross over. We got a cool painting on our left-hand side that shows a locomotive. It says Am Booth's Umberyard, Huntsville's best since 1895. And we have T. Shepherd guitars on our left. We have Am Booth's Lumberyard, downtown backyard, music, drinks, food, events. So this is, I guess, places you can hang out at. We got Allison Jansen Photography on our left also. Alright, so we're approaching Meridian Street. We just came off of Cleveland Ave and Meridian. We got Bud Kramer Park in front of us. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We got Rocket Republic on our far left and a Sherwin-Williams Paints. I got a vehicle behind me. I'm gonna allow them to pass me just so that we don't hold them up. Alright, so Huntsville was incorporated as a town December 9th, 1811. And it was incorporated as a city February 24th, 1860. Founded by Leroy Pope, named for John Hunt. So we're passing Monroe Street. We got a building called The Tide on our left. This is probably like one of the tallest buildings right there on my right hand side. It's called the Times Building. That's not really tall at all compared to what I'm used to. And I think we've covered majority of their downtown area, sadly. It's a small area. I'm gonna go forward probably 2 to 3 blocks. Let's see if we see anything different. We're passing Clinton Ave, Green Street, and Clinton Ave. And then I'm also gonna relay some information that you can find on the World Wide Web via Google and or Wikipedia. I'm gonna try to share some knowledge with you guys. As always, if you have any knowledge, feel free to share your knowledge to enlighten us in the comment section. We're at Green and Randolph. We're at Eustis Ave. We're gonna take this past Eustis Ave. Church of Nativity Episcopal on our right. Passing Eustis Ave, we're traveling on Green Street. We're gonna take this past Gates Ave. We got the Bernstein on our right, established in 1818. Ave. Let's make a right-hand turn. Let's see where Williams Ave takes us. Looks like they're doing some work in front of us. We just left the 400 block of Green Street. These are big buildings on my left. Huge buildings. They look like mini mansions, but they're probably of some historical value. Okay, so via Wikipedia it says located within Mississippi Territory. Yeah, because we're relatively close to Mississippi. Huntsville was founded by European Americans in 1805 and became an incorporated town. Let's pass Franklin Street. We got a Wells Fargo on my right-hand side. It became an incorporated town in 1811. So European Americans founded Huntsville. We're passing Madison. That's the Early Works Museum on our right. It's the back side of it. Huntsville Museum of Art, garage parking on our right. I think I'm going to make a left-hand turn. We got Progress Bank on our left. So church is to my right. Gallatin is to my left. I believe we came through here and we made a left-hand turn over here past Progress Bank. We didn't go up Gallatin, so let's go up Gallatin. Gallatin. So we're passing Progress Bank on my left-hand side. In the skyline of the back furthest view you look on the, well, in real life, I don't know if y'all can see it in camera. We're passing Marybank. We're at Manning and Gallatin. We got Fountain Row on our left. I see mountains, and the mountains are lined with tons and tons of trees. Let's go straight, because it looks interesting over here. There's a little park. Looks like there's another few big buildings over here. You got New York Life. We're at Low Ave. Gallatin and Low Ave. I see Redstone Federal Credit Union, another big building on our far right. We're at Twickenham Square on our right hand side with a Publix, which is food, like a supermarket. Passing Pelham Ave, we got another eatery on our right hand side, and it looks like another popular strip. So we're gonna go around the block. I got vehicles behind me. I'm gonna allow them to pass. I'm gonna merge behind him. We got the Auburn University tag. If you checked out our Auburn, Alabama tour, then you literally got a chance to see what Auburn University looks like. So this must be an alumni. We got St. Clair Ave and Gallatin Street. So let's go another block or two forward so we can see what this little area looks like. It looks like physician parking on our right. Is this a medical campus? Let me go a little further. Huntsville Hospital, yes. This is a medical campus. We're driving through Huntsville Hospital Medical Campus. We got a little waterfall on our left-hand side, right in front of the hospital. When Alabama was admitted as a state in 1819, Huntsville was designated for a year as the first capital. Wow. Employee drop-off on our left-hand side. Let's make this right-hand turn. We're gonna turn right on Governor's Drive. We got Governor's Medical Tower in front of us. I have to slow down. I got traffic on my left-hand side. Tons of traffic, as well as an oversized load, so I'm gonna allow them to pass. For a year as a capital, before that was moved to more central settlements. All right, we got the Cancer Center of Huntsville on our right-hand side. We're at Montgomery Street and Governors Street. We got Braggs of Huntsville on my right-hand side and McAbee Medical. What's Bragg's? Bragg's of Huntsville. Furniture? It looks like furniture, like a furniture business. Passing Sylvie Road. We got a Chick-fil-A on our right hand side. I'm gonna make this right on Dr. Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard. Chick-fil-A, thriving as always. No matter what town I've been in, Chick-fil-A is always thriving. We got the Huntsville Compounding Pharmacy, and there's a sign right here that says Downtown Huntsville, settled 1805. So I guess there was different stages in the history of Huntsville in order to become what it is today. We're at Dr. Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard and St. Clair Avenue. We're approaching Pelham Ave, and we have Redstone Federal Credit Union on our left-hand side. We're gonna go through this yellow. We got Bryant Bank on my right. We got a gentleman on the phone on our right and a hard hat employee. Looks like they're making a new building on our left. It looks like it could be luxury apartments or something. Passing Lowry Ave. We got a banner up top on the parking garage that reads Doster or Doster. We got two pedestrians walking on my right hand side. One happens to have a Chick-fil-A bag. He must be on lunch break. We're at Williams Ave, Dr. Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard and Williams Ave. We got Big Spring Park in front of us. Now there's a giant, it looks like a lake or some type of water space right in front of us at Big Spring Park. I think I should go left. Left looks a little bit more entertaining than right, so I'm gonna merge to my left lane. I know I did that last minute, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna merge left because I wanna make a left rather than a right. So this city was developed across nearby. All right, let's make this left-hand turn. I'm sorry, it's a green light. I don't want to focus on only relaying information. We got Huntsville Museum of Art on our far right. We got AC Hotel Huntsville on our left-hand side by Marriott. Just went over a speed table. We got a large, what looks to be like some sort of stadium here. We're passing Monroe. Look on my left-hand side. What is that? Is that a stadium? Music Hall. That's the Braun Center. We passed Thrasher Memorial Fountain. Wow. Braun Center. And this building on my right, it looks like they are currently in the process of manufacturing it. Box office tickets were on the far left. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got something called Rhythm by, is that the Marriott? No, that can't be Marriott. Rhythm by Monroe on our left-hand side. Rhythm by Monroe with a giant music note. We're at Clifton Ave. We got Cadence Bank on my right-hand side. There's several eateries in downtown Huntsville. You got Oshipoki Bowl and Sushi. You got Melt. You got Honest Coffee Roasters. You have Furniture Factory Bar and Grill. You got Big Ed's Pizza. You got a Waffle House, Domino Pizza, a Hardee's. You got a Thai Garden. You got Huntsville City of School Board is located nearby, as well as the Province Classical School. Let's make this right-hand turn on Clifton Ave. We got a development site on our right, as well as a Hampton Suites. by Hilton. We got an AT&T building. We passed another AT&T building behind us. And we got a Smart Bank on my left-hand side. We're at Church Street once again, at the intersection of Clinton Ave and Church Street. It's a green light. We're gonna make this right-hand turn. Let's see if we can get one more look by this, what's this, a fountain? This is the big spring on my right. I saw a photo of what Huntsville looked like at nighttime, and it looks beautiful. The photographer did a good job, caught it at a good angle. It's pretty lit up, and then the fountain looks awesome on my right. The big spring water, it looks decent. We got another AT&T building on my left-hand side. We got Huntsville Museum of Art on our right-hand side. We just passed it. Let's make this left on Williams Ave. Look at that Mustang that just went by. That was a gorgeous Mustang. Like a marble blue. A nice blue Mustang. 60s body. Alright, so we were through here earlier. Let's take another spin through this section. Let's make a left here. I don't think we went through here. We didn't go through here at all. So let's just see what this block looks like. We're at Fountain Circle. We got the Bicentennial Park on my right-hand side. City of Huntsville Public Service Building on our left-hand side. Huntsville Museum of Art parking garage on our left. So we're approaching Madison. We're at Fountain Circle and Madison. We're gonna go straight. It's green for us. We got these lovely buildings on my right-hand side. This is where Cotton Row and all that stuff was at. All right, so let's go over some attractions and things that people do. As you can see, there's a little bit more ambience out. Some people at the tables eating and whatnot. We're gonna talk about some main attractions based off of the World Wide Web. Let's make a left-hand turn here at Franklin Street. We're going around that square. We got a mother walking with her child on my right-hand side. So some things to do when you're in Huntsville. You have people visiting the 10th Cavalry Buffalo Soldiers Memorial. We're approaching Randolph Ave. Let's make this left. Let's go around the square. The square seems to be a vibrant part of the area. There are people eating. They have a phone booth on my right. Check it out, from like Europe. You see that phone booth? That looks pretty cool. It's at the Poppy in Parliament. You have a sheriff's vehicle in front of us. Check it out, a Huntsville sheriff's vehicle. You have people who visit Alabama Constitution Hall Historic Park and Museum. It's closed until further notice at the moment. You have people who check out the Altitude Adventures. It looks like an air balloon. So you can actually ride an air balloon within the area. If you're into heights and you like experiencing, new things, check that out. You got the Henderson National Bank on our right. And we got the Huntsville Times on our left, Alabama Media Group. So you know how like they got the Times newspaper? This is the Huntsville Times on our left. We have a nice mural on our left. I wish the trucks weren't blocking it. It's like fish. Different types of fish. Colorful fish. Goldfish. It looks like koi fish. And who knows what other type of fish. I'm not too sharp when it comes to fish, but We're at Spring Street in Spraggins. Let's make this right-hand turn. We got two business gentlemen about to cross the street. I'm gonna allow them to cross. They're in business attire. All right, so after the air balloon, there's something called the Altitude Trampoline Park. So it looks like a trampoline park that you can go and get your energy kicks, you know, jump around on trampolines and whatnot. We're passing Clinton Ave. We're now approaching Holmes Ave. They got an artisans and farmers market that seems to be pretty popular. Let's make this right-hand turn on Holmes Ave. I see a cool mural that I didn't notice last time. It looks like Universe, like a galaxy type of mural. On my left, watch, you'll see it. We're passing the law office on my right. We got the Melt and the Cookie Dough Magic on our left. The Melt, remember that restaurant I mentioned earlier? We're passing Jefferson. Look at this mural on my left. It looks like 3D. It has some planets. And it has like a galaxy layout. Look at it. It's like several planets. Wow, that's decent. That's a nice mural. We got stars and everything. All right, Washington Street. Let's make this left at Washington Street. So they also, speaking of markets, we just talked about the artisans and farmers market. They also have the Ayers Farmer Market. So you can visit the farmers markets and get your goods, your home goods, food and all that stuff to fill up the refrigerator and the kitchen cupboards. All right, we're at Monroe. I think I'm gonna make a right-hand turn on Monroe. See what lies over here. So what we've been doing for majority of the tour is just circling around, trying to stay within the downtown area. Lewter Hardware Company, L-E-W-T, I believe O-R, was it O-R or E-R? Lewter. We got Regency Center on our left. All right, let's make this right-hand turn. We got Iberia Bank on our left and BMSS CPAs and Business Advisors and Bridgeworth Financial on our left. Several business offices. All right, we got a bus on my right-hand side. All right, so they got an attraction that's called Bad Axe Huntsville. It's actually located on 105 Washington Street, so we just passed Washington. And it's basically axe throwing. Wow. Because they have the World Axe Throwing League accredited club in the state of Alabama, located in downtown Huntsville right off of the square. Just minutes away from the Braun Center. They have 12 lanes and 24 targets that can accommodate up to 8 people per lane. So if you would like to experience axe throwing, you might want to come down here. All right, DG Huntsville again. Yeah, we passed this. We got Goodyear on our right. Let's make this right on Clifton. I don't think we made a right over here. Is it possible to make a right, or is it only lefts? No, we can make a right. I don't think we made a right just yet right here. Or have we? We may have. We got Goodyear on our right. This is Washington Street. Speaking of Washington Street, let's keep it going straight. I see some interesting signs that I have not seen yet. Mercantile on our right. Check it out. Since 1917. The building was sold. Wow, the building was available, but it's been sold. So, you know, you have to be a millionaire to purchase a building in any downtown area. I don't care what downtown area it is. We're passing Jefferson. You gotta have some sort of wealth to purchase a building in a downtown area. Hotel Russell Erskine on our left. Let's make this left-hand turn. All right, I think we came through here. We came out. We came facing us. So let's see if we can go another way if possible. Because we were on Spring Street on our left. Is this a parking garage on my right? Let me see. It's a parking garage, so we definitely don't want to go right. So let's come back out here. Oh, y'all can see the fish again. This is the block with the fish. They got a water trail nearby too. So I guess it's like a water walk. You can take the water trail. You see that fish? That's a cool mural. Maybe those fish are native to Alabama. You know what I mean? We got a truss mark on our left. We're going up a very steep hill. We got a parking garage on our right. And this is a very steep hill. This is the Alabama Times on our right, the Huntsville Times. All right, no turn on red, so we have to wait. We're at Jefferson, which is West Side Square. Jefferson and Spring Street. All right, so they also have Bailey Cove Farmers Market. Again, another farmers market. They have something called Bar Vista. So I'm assuming Bar Vista has to do with, go ahead, sir. Would you like to go, sir? Absolutely. So he looks like he just got some food from Jimmy John's. He was probably on lunch break. So they have Bar Vista. If you're a drinker, you like drinking, you might want to visit Bar Vista. All right, let's make this left-hand turn on Fountain Circle. So I think we've pretty much covered a great portion of the downtown district over here in Huntsville. Because I recall seeing this intersection several times already. Yeah, this is the church. Let's go far out. Let's take a couple blocks forward. Because remember, we went into a small residential area. We're passing Franklin. We're going into the Twickenham Historic District. So let's take this several blocks forward. We got a female on our right. She was sitting on a patio chair talking. There's another female on our left that is taking a photo. She's taking a selfie. Wow, she's taking a selfie. Yeah, let's take this several blocks forward. See what this area looks like. They have a Broadway Theater League. Wow, Broadway Theater League. If you like to see plays, you might want to check out the Broadway Theater League in Huntsville, Alabama. You got the Calhoun House on our left. It's the Little Free Pantry on our right. The Little Free Pantry looked like it consists of canned goods. So it's probably like a local pantry where they donate canned goods and people can, take it if you need it. So remember we made a left here on Lincoln. We're at Lincoln and Eustis. We saw those apartments on my left. I'm gonna go straight and see what it looks like. They also have Brown Bear LLC canoe and kayak rentals. So there's a stream, I guess a water stream nearby. If you're interested in kayaking and canoeing, you can come to Huntsville. They have Bullet and Barrel. So if you're a shooter and you like to shoot, an indoor shooting range and training facility. This looks like a very beautiful little neighborhood. I love the style of the houses, the porches, the shingles. I'm not a big fan of vinyl siding, but it's well kept here. They even got a roof deck on my left. They had a roof deck on one of these houses, guys. Got a brick building on our right, all bricks. A brick building on our left with some patio furniture. A lot of cute small houses. Fraser Gills, made in 1893. A lot of these houses are over 100 years old, people. Over 100 years old, and they're in top shape. Look on my left. Shutters that are functional. Shutters that are functional. Both these houses back to back have functional shutters. Notice on my left hand side, if you look on the curb of the street, below the asphalt is red bricks. That's telling you that back in Huntsville's history, the streets were once all brick, like most of America. Before they started using asphalt, bricks and cobblestone were some of the main materials used to line the streets so that you can travel on. And before bricks, it was just dirt. It was dirt roads. That was during the horse and carriage days. All right, so we got a vehicle unloading some materials, and then we also have a little, what's this? Some type of like forklift. Somebody lifting up a tree. I guess somebody ordered a tree, or it's like a bulldozer. It's some mini bulldozer, so I'm allowing them to work. I'm not rushing them. It looks like a forklift dozer. I don't know what it is, but he's delivering a plant to this female's house on our left. The Geron, which has a date of 1925. So I guess they wanted that specific. It got 2-car garage and everything back there. Nice. Double car garage. This is a nice little historic district. Very appealing. A BMW, a Range Rover in the driveway. We passed the Porsche. Probably a prestigious area. You gotta have some good funds. Wow, they got the dates of these houses here. The Ball Kirkpatrick, made in 1913 on our left. You want to see what the Ball Kirkpatrick looked like? I'm not just gonna tell you without showing you. But look at this building right here. There's a date in front of it. It tells you the date and the name of it. I guess they named these properties, maybe? 1913. Look at the materials. Oh man, for these houses being so old, they're better kept than houses that were made 40 years ago. I see houses that were made 40 years ago that are run down. Eustis Ave and White Circle. Let's go through this circle. She got a BMW in her driveway. Yeah, this is definitely a higher income area. Look at these trees on my right. Wow, redwood. And on my left, we got these nice bushes that are well groomed. Sucks they don't have, I was gonna say sucks they don't have a sidewalk, but they do. They got a little teeny sidewalk. The sidewalk's like 2 feet wide on my left, a little tiny. Yo, look at the wood. First of all, look at their driveway, right? They got a 3-car garage back there, guys. Look at the wood. The wood is red. The wood is red. You don't see red wood too often. Wow, so there's a nice neighborhood that lies right by downtown Huntsville. That's cool. Look at this house right here on my right. Wow. Functional shutters. Functional shutters. A lot of sweet houses. And again, more red trees. These trees are red, guys. On my left, like the wood part of it is red and it's bare. You know how most trees have like a skin-like layer on it, a brown skin-like layer, like a bark. Well, it's like bare. It doesn't have that. It's just like pure red wood with like a marble swirl in it. Alright, so we're at White Street and White Circle. Wow, there's a greenhouse over here that's like 2.5 stories, almost 3 stories tall. It's nice. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn because it's nice. I would live in a home like this. James B. Harrison. Wonder if these are people who actually owned the homes, maybe. Like the original home. Because it says 1893 and I'm that's a first, middle, and last name, so I'm not I doubt that they call this home James B. Harrison. It probably has some historical value, and there was probably a gentleman that lived there named James B. Harrison. This was probably his home. But it's green. It's 2.5 stories. Got a nice lawn. The lawn's surrounded by cobblestone. It has a red brick walkway. Woodwork on the porch. The porch has beautiful wood details. The banisters have wood details. The top of the porch, the awning, has a wooden apex where the stained glass would go, but there's a lot of detail there. Beautiful caps around the windows. Oh, that's a nice house. Nice. It even got a driveway. Plus all around. That's probably like the first house that I could see myself living in. And that's because they got the nice, cool little downtown nearby. I mean, I saw a lot of nice houses throughout the last, dozen or so states that we've been to. I saw a lot of beautiful houses that I could live in. But I like how they got a downtown district nearby that's somewhat thriving. I mean, it's not a big downtown district like what I'm used to, but it's a nice downtown district. Clean block, clean area, clean houses. And like I said, before we started this tour, we were minutes away from a thriving business district with a lot of big box store businesses like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, a bunch of restaurants, a lot of things, a lot of places nearby. We're on Ecoles Ave. I'm gonna make this right on Ecoles Ave. And we got a lot of gorgeous houses here, ladies and gentlemen, on the left and on our right. But unfortunately, we have just reached our 1 hour mark. I hate to tell you this, guys, I know. We have came to the end of the tour. If you're new to the channel, I try to keep these tours at 1 hour long for viewer retention and file management purposes. If you want to check out more tours, feel free to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you can see what we got on the channel. We got over 1,000 plus videos. We're doing a 48 state cross country tour. We're going to be visiting all states and trying to check out, different towns and cities in each state just to see what they look like. Please consider subscribing, turn on your notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we release a new tour. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars, Tune 215, Tune be chillin'. Y'all know, Toonie Kelly Fragilistic Expialidocious. Y'all can call me Alabama Tune right about now. And I'm tuning out.